Hey Adirondack Club family, it's Colin bringing you this week's Coach's Corner, and this week we're going to talk about body weight training. So body weight training is a lot of times where parents want us to start with their athletes, and it is a good place to start. The challenge is body weight training is as one of my coaches said, was like great in theory, but not as great in practice. So if you look at a middle school athlete, many times we go to weight-loaded variations for upper body exercises because they're just not strong enough. So we're trying to have them do push-ups, and they're having to push up multiple, percentage of their body weight, and they're just not strong enough to do so. So that's where bench pressing is a way better exercise for our middle school athletes if you want it done correctly. Now we can have them do push-ups. It just doesn't look right. Right? So that's going to a barbell that is 15 pounds, 25 pounds, or 35 pounds is a much smaller percentage of most our middle schoolers' body weight, right? And it's a little bit easier progression. It's a little more exciting for them, so you're going to get a better buy-in. And then on the flip side of that, you look at like a body weight squat, which is great. We want to have a good, clean body weight squat. We want them to be able to move through the motion with good technique, but you run out of load. Their body weight load, they master that really quickly. In 2-3 weeks they can be good and ready to go, and now we're just keeping them at body weight for a long time, and it's really hard to make that exercise more challenging. Like we can go to single leg versions, but a lot of times those single leg versions, the progression is too great. So when we look at body weight training, we do use it as the intro. We do use it to screen out movements, and then we progressively load. For upper body, it's not as great. It's better to load versus doing body weight exercises because there's not a whole lot of them, and it's really hard. For the lower body, we start with the body weight. That's a good place to start, but we then progress them pretty quickly. When they've got a body weight squat that looks good, we're going to get it under load as quickly as possible because they're ready for it. When they're playing their sports, they're landing with multiple pounds of force on their legs. So this is a good place, with the lower body stuff, we can move and we can start loading up. So there you go. Those are our thoughts on body weight training for youth athletes. If you have questions about sports performance training at the Adirondack Club, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Look forward to seeing you on the turf.